I was just wondering if we could answer that question about our social media. We have quite a few videos already.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I was wondering if we're able to take one that's maybe done really well
Mm.
and then like, yeah, monetize that.
Yeah, so like if an organic reel, for example, goes really well, can we repurpose that for an ad? The correct answer is you can. Best practice would suggest you shouldn't, and there's a better way to do it. Because typically when you post organic content, you're trying to go as wide as possible. And so what I pretty often see happen is if you just repurpose organic content, it doesn't have a lot of the committed language and principles that you would see in an ad when you're trying to get someone to convert. And so you'll get a really, really high link click-through rate on those organic posts that do well, but then the conversion rate will go down. What would be a better suggestion would be you look at why that video went well, and then remember we teach you the rule of one. So one idea, one story, one promise, one emotion, one call to action. The organic's not going to have a call to action, but you look at the other four variables, idea, story, promise, and emotion, and go, well, what was different about this one? It's an outlier. So maybe the idea was different. And then you take that idea and then you film an ad about it.
Yeah. So like maybe like some of ours like ACLs are like very common, like obviously having A. So what some of our videos are like the ones that did really well are like that specific injury. So like using and like maybe having a look and seeing that's the specific injury and then adding a few of those other like things.
Correct, yeah. Because if that did well organically, that idea should do well with ads also.
Okay.
It's a good question.
So my question is almost the opposite of that. If you've got a feed on Instagram or Facebook that you're not entirely happy with the content, what do you recommend doing with that before you start running ads?
Oh, so like you have a really vacant organic presence?
Not vacant, just not.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
2024, I think we posted 6 times on Instagram. We were just running ads. Because again, remember, advertising's dials, not switches. There's always things you can be doing to like improve the performance of it. There's still things I'm not doing that I know could improve the performance of it. I haven't, especially at smaller scale budgets, I haven't seen a less active organic presence impact ad performance. Because you had to remember most people, most, not all, but most people that see the ad, they pretty much just click it and go to the destination and make the inquiry. They don't often, I'm being careful with my words, they don't often go, before I click this link, let's check the lights and see if anyone's home. And they go, oh, no, they're kind of vacant. What you can actually do. Anyone been scammed by drop shipping products before? Just me? Whenever you get drop shipping ads, just click to the profile and see it has like 7 fucking likes on the Facebook page. It's just a burner account. Still work to a degree. Again, dials, not switches. I wouldn't lose sleep over impacting your ad performance.
All right, thank you.
That being said, me posting more regularly, both on Instagram and YouTube, has, at scale, we've noticed positive uplifts. But the thing with marketing as well is, like, you get all these fucking marketing nerds that talk about attribution and all this shit. Marketing isn't as clear cut as like, I saw this ad and then I converted on this landing page and then I became a customer. It's not like that. It's like, you saw me fucking 100 billion times before. Like, you might have converted on this one ad, but was it truly that ad or was it something that I said last week? It's kind of this. All right. So, no, I'm not going to go that far into like fucking human consciousness, but it's not just one ad that got you over the line necessarily. So if I go back to that example before where we had people that opted in because they saw I won an award, if they just saw I won an award, sure, maybe some of them would have opted in, but it wasn't just they won the award. It was that and they agreed with everything that I said beforehand I saw in previous ads. You have to consider, again, marketing is an argument, it's a debate. You have to consider the entire argument. It's not like one argument you made claims all the credit for it. So it's kind of hard to like attribute all this stuff. Like this is another question that someone's probably going to ask is like, how do I track like ad attribution and all that stuff? I kind of just boy math it. And honestly, like if you really want to know what I do in the morning to check the performance of my ads, I look at revenue on the Xero P&L. I look at ad spend month to date on my ad account. I divide one by the other. And if I'm happy, I just fucking move on with my life. That's it. If I'm like, we've made 100 grand and we spent 25, that's 4x, just fuck off and I go do something else. I don't get into the weeds too much. That's for fucking nerds.